This fella here has a very little teely. His teely is so small that when he tries to get it in, it keeps falling out. His little teely is limp. Limp and little. Now I'm not life in it, not much life not left in it. And a lot of girls run him off of them all the while when him fail. He's a total failure when it comes to his manhood. He cannot satisfy women with his little teely. His little teely is so little that it affects his brain. And the way his teely tiny, his little teely bop, his little teapot. The little teapot when you have in his pants. So very tiny that he's afraid to take it out. When he do get it up little, when little life go in a little teapot, as little life go in it so, and he go in and move 2 times, he come. I have never been to bed with him because I don't go to bed with men. I am not a batty man. So how do I know all of this? I know all of this about this gentleman, and I've never seen his teely physically. And I don't have to see his teely to know all of this. I know all of this because I encountered this gentleman here. And it was a most disturbing encounter. When I analyze the entire thing, the only thing I see affecting him is his little teely. And I am going to tell you, right now, I did not use no x-ray vision. Me know I'm not bionic guy. If you look through him pants and see him little teely pop, him little teely beep. Him little itsy bitsy teeny weeny sitting where you have there, in him pants there. Me not have to do that. me not have to use no binoculars to know that this is a... And as of today, if you don't know this fellow, his name, as of today, when me don't tell you about this boy, as of today, his name is Little T Man or Little Teely Man. Because I encountered this fellow at this place here. This place here. I went there to buy a device. The device wasn't working and I took it back. And he was changing a battery in the device. The battery fell out of his hands, rolled down in some dirty water, and he put his hand in the dirty water and take up the battery and putting it back into my device. I said to him, no, I don't want that again. Who tell me if you go see so? Massa, the man on the top of his voice, move right in front of me, move right. This is a guy who worked in this store, you know, this store on Orange Street, downtown. He's an employee in the store. He's a Chinese store, one of the Chinese store them. And the Chinese them in the store and allow this fellow to be behaving in a most boisterous, most embarrassing manner. And he thought he was embarrassing me, but he was only embarrassing himself. Them little man tell me if you go suck me mama, go suck your mother and move right in front of me and this and that. And you know, I stood there and I was transfixed. I was flabbergasted because little Teely man is not only his teely is little, apparently his brain His brain is also little. It's obvious that he's an arrogant, dark fucker who never go to school. That's why parents don't have send and pick me at school. But I stood there, and the way he was behaving and carrying on in front of the store full of people, everybody looking at me, and he thought I was embarrassed, not knowing that this is 119 who have no shame whatsoever. But when he started to shout at me and carry on, he could feel a little thing rising up in his pants, and it made him feel like a man. Poor little Teely man. Poor little Teely man. As him done the shouting so, in little Teely just go limp again. And if he went home and encountered a young lady, you know, in that instant, because I said I have to come and tell him about this experience. Because in that instant, so many things got through my brain. I could have given him a surprise, I could have given him the shock of his life, But what sense would it have made? I don't know this guy from Adams. I don't have anything personal against him. But I want to use this example to show how dark and ignorant some Jamaican people are. That the thing could have escalated right there, so, and when it done, one we end up one place and the next one we end up the other place, Because that is how violence can done. No matter how you see we are one dark, ignorant set of people. This guy who is supposed to be working in a store, who is supposed to be courteous to customers. The customer is always right. And all I said to the gentleman is, you must take out the battery out of the dirty drain water. I forgot to put back in the thing when I buy. And I said, no man, I don't want that in there, man. That's all I said to him. That's all I said to this little idiot, to little Teely man. You can bet after that, he go jerk off in the bathroom to feel better about himself. Little fellow, I stood there and I analyzed the situation. And I said to myself, I have a bright future ahead of me. I have a good life. You are going nowhere than on that stool where you sit down at the door at that store there. You're not nowhere going in life. You're not going any further. No further than this, with that attitude that you have, will you be going anywhere. So I must now take you on. And when you tell me if you go suck me mama, me must say, go suck back your mama boy, and this and that and I ain't things with you. Do this and beat me. Do this and beat me, little Teely man. Little Teely man, and nobody should employ this boy. No business person. I am a business person and I am an employer. I have employed many persons. And no employer who no look upon him good should put this boy in a business establishment to work. He's an arrogant, idiot, ass. You little Teely man, you. 119.